Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Gregory Leskin, and I serve as the Program Director for Military and Veteran Families at the UCLA based National Center for Child Traumatic Stress. It's a real pleasure to be here with you today.
Greetings. I'm Julia Yeary, and I'm the Director of Military Family Projects at 0 to 3. According to the Urban Dictionary, the term get your yayas out usually means to get your extra energy out or to blow off some steam. Originally, it was a Rolling Stones concert and a live album that they did, but it's come to really kind of capture how children and we as adults can get full of energy, especially during the holidays, right? It can be a sign of excitement, but it also can be a sign that your kids are holding on to some extra stress and worry. COVID-19 has interfered with some of the ways that we normally help our children to deal with their extra energy. Many of our children are home all day in front of computer screens or media screens, doing their schoolwork or killing time because they can't go out and play with their friends. It isn't unusual for parents to be busy with their own work and turn and find that their kids are climbing the furniture, literally. We know about stress and how we can best manage it is the importance the body is to managing that stress, especially our large muscles. Some of you may be runners and have experienced the euphoria that comes following a really good run. The thing is, when we move our large muscles, it helps us to reduce cortisol and our other stress hormones. And it also releases our positive hormones like endorphins to help us to feel better and more calm. Let's put it this way: everyone in the family benefits when you intentionally plan time to get your yayas out. What Dr. Leskin and I want to do today is to give you some ideas for helping your children to get their yayas out, ideas to get them moving their big muscles and to promote the natural calming and the regulation of their bodies in a positive way.
Whether indoors for winter or outdoors where the sun is shining, kids will need lots of opportunities to physically exercise their bodies, get their heart rate beating fast, and receive the health benefits of fresh, clean air and sunshine. When your skin is exposed to outdoor light, your body generates vitamin D, otherwise known as the sunshine vitamin, an essential ingredient to optimal health and growth, as well as strengthening your body's immune system. It is also a very important mood enhancer, and too little sunshine can interrupt our sleep cycles and lead to feelings of moodiness and sadness. So let's make a goal to get the kids outside to get sunshine and movement at least once, maybe more, every day. While your kids are outside enjoying some sunshine, it is equally important for them to stretch their large muscles and move their bodies to the best of their abilities. For some kids, that means moving their arms. For other kids, that means moving their legs. At our house, we try to run 5 laps around a homemade obstacle course for every hour of screen time. We've created the obstacle course using sidewalk chalk, some chairs, and a few trees. And you know what? Once the kids are outside, they are naturally finding lots of ways to play alone or with each other. And they've been making up just wonderful imaginative games, digging in the mud and exploring the plants and animals and just being themselves. And certainly without a screen or game or video playing at the same time. This has been a huge source of stress relief for the whole family. I know many parents are relying on these digital devices and screen time for the long stretches of hours and days our kids are spending at home and will spend over the holidays. Let's continue to find ways to enhance their physical growth and their mental health through planning to spend time outside, appreciating nature and moving their bodies, and just enjoying some sunlight. Another fun outdoor activity is going on a botany adventure. Have them bring their notebook and pencil and try to draw and label the plants and birds or animals they see on their journey. Even if we take our children out of their strollers or out of their wheelchairs and just let them be out in the sunshine, that'll be of great benefit.
Little ones need their time to get their yayas out too. Of course, with infants, you already are doing things like using tummy time and things to help them strengthen their muscles. For toddlers, you want to scaffold or build increasingly more challenging activities to help promote their growth and physical development. These 1 and 2-year-olds are full of energy and need to practice their walking and climbing, pushing, pulling, jumping, and throwing skills. Outside, there's so many opportunities to use these muscles as your child explores. Trusted adult close by, of course, to keep danger away and to provide guidance and assurance as your child tries out their developing skills. But in the house, you can also create an obstacle course with pillows and then add other things as your toddler's skills grow, like chairs and other barriers that they have to climb over. Having your child help to build a fort out of blankets, holding the blanket up and pulling it over the kitchen table, those are using those large muscles. And then you can use that fort to really play some great stimulating imaginary games like, pirates and being on a boat or camping in the wild woods or whatever your imagination takes you. Rolling a ball back and forth in the house and then chasing it when it goes astray is another idea for toddlers. Doing the motions to old-fashioned nursery rhymes like Ring Around the Rosie, holding hands and going in circles. That works really well too, as well as acting out things like Humpty Dumpty or the Three Little Pigs and huffing and puffing and blowing houses down, or doing the motions to the wheels on the bus going round. One of my favorite activities, getting those muscles moving, that's especially good on a rainy day or a bitter cold day when you can't go outside, is creating a marching band. Have a parade, right? Play some fun music to set the mood. And then everyone can use kitchen utensils, bowls, pots and pans, and wooden spoons, and pound their drums as they march around the house, making lots of noise. Tell your kids to lift their knees really high, just like the college marching bands do at football halftime shows. Check out the app Babies on the Homefront at babiesonthehomefront.org to learn more about other activities you can do with your child to promote their development and to just have fun.
Since it is winter now, it might be too cold outside for the kids to run and play. What can you do indoors to get your kids to get their yayas out? There are lots of ways for kids to stay active indoors. Maybe it's time to plan an indoor dance party with lots of practice sessions that include stretching and jumping jacks and push-ups. Many music streaming services now offer the lyrics to songs. You don't even need a karaoke machine anymore. Let the kids pick out some songs, learn the lyrics, and put on a performance for everyone to enjoy. You can even make a concert on Zoom for their friends and families and have a holiday festival that they put on. Also, try to schedule some regular movement activities really on a daily basis inside the house. If you need activities for a small space, I would suggest yoga apps or simply find some videos for you and your kids that can be a very fun, calming way to include movement activities that can be completed anywhere and really try to use those large muscles, move and stretch. Search for yoga for kids on your favorite search engine for some great examples. We have provided some links to what we think are some great websites with recommended exercises for kids for you to check out. Finally, if you have a bathtub, you can even have fun a swim party or a pool party in your bath, your own bath. Have lots of towels ready, play some fun music, and let the kids splash around. But most importantly, get some movement in.
The key to all of this is to be both intentional and spontaneous. Including time for movement is an important part of a child's day. Kids can hold their attention longer following active play and are less likely to get upset over small things. Planning for an afternoon recess when children can get outside will really help them to manage their stress. You can also use activities where you engage your child's large muscles and get them breathing hard from movement if you notice that your child is having a harder time regulating their emotions. If siblings start to fuss at each other, or if your child's a little more whiny, these activities will help them to rediscover their calm. If your child is complaining that they're bored, get them outside on a scavenger hunt, finding different leaves or odd shaped rocks, or seeing who can get to that big tree first. Find the fun and share it with your child. You all will be merrier. Of course, if you feel like things aren't going well, remember you aren't alone. There are always folks you can chat with or consult with if your child is having a tough time or if you're finding that your own big feelings are getting in the way of parenting. Military One Source is available 24/7, and they can connect you with a military family life counselor or a chaplain. And your installation's behavioral health program, your own medical doctor, all can help you get the support you need, as well as your child's school or childcare provider. You'll find it makes a huge difference having someone there to work things through with. As Greg mentioned, we do have here listed a slide with some great articles and tips on the importance of play and getting outside. Dive into them and learn more about how do you get your child moving and playing. Greg and I want to thank you for all that you do for our country and for your family. And we want to wish you and your family all the best during the holidays. And we are all hoping that 2021 will be a better year for us all. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays.